I'm Jess Michaels with the Penguin Young Readers Group, and today I'm talking with author Laurie Halse Anderson. Laurie is the best-selling author of Speak, widely considered to be one of the most important young adult books of our time. 2009 marks its 10th anniversary in print. Laurie was recently honored with the Margaret A. Edwards Lifetime Achievement Award from the American Library Association. She's also the author of Catalyst, Prom, Twisted, and her newest novel, Wintergirls. Hi, Laurie.
Hello.
Thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
Can you believe Speak has been in print for 10 years?
Not at all. It feels like it's been about 3 years since that book came out. It's kind of messing with my head, to be honest with you.
You put together a poem based on letters you've received from readers over the years. Let's watch a short video of you reading it.
Okay. So because Speak's been out for 10 years, I wanted to be able to share with people the reader reaction to the book, because I've gotten tens of thousands of letters and emails. But it wouldn't have been right to share any of those letters and emails because they were sent to me. They weren't sent for publication. So what I did is I wrote a poem. This is my first poem that's ever been public. It's kind of another first for me. The first stanza of the poem and the last stanza of the poem are my words. And everything in the middle, all the stanzas that start with the word you, those come from, those are phrases and letters and words that readers sent to me. And the poem, because the book is called Speak, so the poem is called Listen. You write to us from Houston, Brooklyn, Peoria, Rye, New York, LA, DC, anywhere, USA to my mailbox, my space Facebook, a live journal of BFFs whispering 100,000 whispers to Melinda and me. You. I was raped too. Sexually assaulted in 7th grade, 10th grade, the summer after graduation. I was 16, I was 14, I was 5, and he did it for 3 years. I loved him. I didn't even know him. He was my best friend's brother, my grandfather, father, mommy's boyfriend, my date, my cousin, my coach. I met him for the first time that night, and 4 guys took turns, and I'm a boy, and this happened to me, and I got pregnant. I gave up my daughter for adoption. Did it happen to you too? You too? You. I wasn't raped, but my dad drinks, but I hate talking, but my brother was shot, but I'm outcast, but my parents split up, but I'm clanless, but we lost our house, but I have secrets, 7 years of secrets, and I cut. Myself, my friends cut, we all cut to let out the pain. My 5-year-old cousin was raped. He's beginning to act out now. Do you have suicidal thoughts? Do you want to kill him? You. Melinda is a lot like this girl I know. No, she's a lot like me. I am Melinda Sarah, Melinda Rogelio. I am Melinda Megan, Melinda Amber, Melinda Stephen, Tori, Philip, Navdia, Tiara, Mateo, Christina, Beth. It keeps hurting, but this book cracked my shell. It keeps hurting. I hurt, but your book cracked my shell. You. I cried when I read it. I laughed when I read it. Is that dumb? I sat with the girl. You know that girl. I sat with her because nobody sits with her at lunch, and I'm a cheerleader, so there. Speak changed my life, cracked my shell, made me think about parties, gave me wings. This book opened my mouth. I whispered, cried, rolled up my sleeves. I hate talking, but I am trying. You made me remember who I am. Thanks. P.S. Our class is going to analyze this thing to death. Me. 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 Weeping.
It's such a powerful poem. Tell us about the process of writing it.
I have received the most amazing letters in the past decade from my readers, and many of the survivors of sexual assault who have been touched by the book will come up and talk to me when I'm speaking at their schools or in bookstores. That has been the most profound thing that has ever happened in my career. When they asked me to put the poem together, I originally was a little reluctant. I don't want to, break anyone's privacy, but I pulled the big fat file out of my file cabinet and went through the letters. And really, once again, was touched. I cried a lot. There's a lot of broken kids out there. But their letters often talked about how Speak and how some loving adults in their lives helped them to heal. So it ultimately was a really nice process to go through and find the right words from the right letters. And really, it's not really my poem. It feels like I'm letting them speak up through the vehicle of that poem, so that was fun.
Your new book, Wintergirls, tackles some pretty tough issues: anorexia, depression, grief over the loss of a friend. What would you like your readers to walk away with after reading the novel?
Well, my job is to be a storyteller. I want readers to come out of my book having had a good story experience. If they have had a good story experience, that means they've either connected with one or more of the characters on a personal level, or a character has given them insight into understanding a different person. This is why story has traditionally been the way we pass on morality and values from generation to generation. The other issue that's my primary job, is to achieve that. If I get to have two goals, then the second one would be to have readers come away from the book with more sensitivity and empathy for people who are struggling with eating disorders, because they're awful. They're very hellish. And I hope we can find as a community a way to love the children who are stuck in eating disorders a little bit more.